Hi everybody, I'm Paul Edwards, Chief Exec here at CHP, and today I'm joined by Rachel Hadley, our Deputy Chief Exec and People and Culture Director. This is our last team catch-up message of the year, so we're going to start with a few business updates before heading into CH Praise. We're recording this on one of our annual Christmas jumper days, a tradition at CHP where we'll get all festive and fundraise for Save the Children. Hopefully by now you'll have seen an invitation in your diaries for a team briefing next Tuesday, 16th of December in the morning between 9:30 and 10. I'm really pleased that I'll be joined by Ian Martin, who's the Chief Executive at Estuary Housing, and we'll be talking to colleagues from CHP and Estuary in one joint session, and the focus of this will be updates on the merger following the session on Monday the 15th, where CHP's and Estuary's boards are asked to make the final decision whether to proceed with the merger or not. Usually for these sessions we dedicate some time to you to ask us any questions you might have, but with over 700 of us joining online, it's unlikely we'd have time, but it's really important that you still got a chance to speak with me or Rachel or other members of the executive team. So we're holding a drop-in session immediately after that briefing, so as soon as we finish at 10 o'clock on Tuesday, you can come into the boardroom at Myriad House and speak to any of us in person. We can have a chat about anything that's on your mind or answer any questions about the topics we're covering during the briefing. I think we'll have some mince pies as well to entice you in, so hopefully we'll see a few of you in person after that if there's anything you want to pick our brains on. If you're not in the office on Tuesday and you can't make the drop-in session, or if you're just not too sure about asking a question in person, again, I've said this lots, but still ask us questions through Ask CHP, or you can tell us how you're feeling through our newer platform On My Mind. I'm sure you're aware by now you can access both of these through visiting slido.com and using those codes Ask CHP or On My Mind. Another reminder from me, regardless of the decisions we announce next week, I'd like to remind you all about our call for volunteers to help us celebrate CHP next year. We're looking for volunteers, whether you've been here for 20 years plus since the start, or whether you've just joined us recently. We want to really hear your ideas about celebrating everything that's about CHP, including the work we've done, the customers we've helped, and the people who make us the organisation we are. If you'd like to get involved, please reach out to Jamie Whitbread or a member of the comms team. I've got a short clip for you now on some new policies which focus on our new access policy. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name's Ursula. I'm a Policy Strategy and Research Specialist at CHP. We have a new policy to tell you about. The access policy explains how we'll gain access to homes to carry out essential safety and welfare checks or in an emergency. It clarifies processes that our teams are already carrying out to ensure that we act consistently. Here's Rob to tell you more.
Hi, I'm Rob Wood, Head of Strategic Asset Management. Here are the 3 key things to know about our new access policy. When we need to gain access, we'll try many approaches to engage customers and arrange access. We try to be flexible with appointment times and adapt to their individual circumstances. We'll do this as soon as possible. As a last resort, we may gain access using reasonable force. This is called a controlled entry. In most cases, we will apply for an injunction before gaining access in this way. We need to keep a record of everything we do to try and gain access. This is essential for court cases and also for AWAB's law compliance. This policy is important because it responds to customers' concerns and also to changes in safety requirements and legal responsibilities. If you have any questions about this new policy, please contact me or a member of my team. Thank you.
And thank you to Rob and Ursula. Finally, I want to extend a really big thank you to everybody who donated to the Kids Out Giving Tree, which we had in reception this year. In case you hadn't seen it, it was a charity campaign to help make sure children who have had to leave their homes due to domestic violence still get a gift at Christmas. Thanks to everybody, we managed to completely clear the tree of any tags, and the number of gifts we've been donating has been incredible. So thank you to all of you, as well as our contractors, Houghton & Son, and NHS nurses from Broomfield Hospital. Hospital, who also donated. Thanks so much to the Giving Something Back working group and the business support team for arranging this and donating the gifts to Kids Out for us. That's all from me for now. Until you hear from me in our final brief in the year, thanks again for all the hard work this year. I hope you enjoy your well-deserved break over the festive season. I'm excited to work with you all again in the new year. But for now, over to Rachel.
Before I jump into the CH praise, which is our favourite part, I'd just like to give you one final reminder about saying your thanks, and that's through our Champs Awards. Don't forget that you've only got until Friday the 19th of December to nominate your champs for their hard work and dedication throughout 2025. You can nominate a colleague, a team or a group, or even yourself. We're all busy making sure we're wrapped up for the end of the year, but nominations only need to be about 250 words. That's just a couple of paragraphs, and you can reach out to members of the HR team if you need any support in writing your nomination. Now let's get started with CH Praise. Firstly, Joe Willett praised Sarah Murray. Joe said, I would like to say a massive thank you to Sarah for covering reception on Thursday afternoon, which allowed my whole team to enjoy our Christmas meal as a team. She was, as always, happy and willing to help, positive and proactive. Thank you, Sarah. It was very much appreciated. Louisa Allen praised Joe Michael. Louisa said, a huge thank you to Joe for working with governance and our board to assist with compliance checks at short notice. We met the deadline and had daily updates as to progress. Your determination is appreciated. Amanda McBowers praised Will Mann. Amanda said, Will showed determination when he decided to continue his learning and enrol on the Level 3 horticultural course, and has continued to be determined with his apprenticeship since. Despite some bumps in the road from the college, he has worked extremely hard and has exceeded what was asked of him, continuously being ahead of his tasks and actively engaging in the learning. Well done, Will. You should be proud of yourself. Jenny Wilkes praised Martin Hammond. Jenny said, I'd like to say thanks to Martin Hammond, who's been an absolute star and very supportive through the EDRM to Mosaic upgrade. Martin has taken a lot and worked with the comms team to get comms and training out to the business. Thanks, Martin, for everything you've done with this upgrade. And finally, Debbie Cook recognised Kaylee Bunn. Debbie said, I would like to recognise Kaylee for consistently showing empathy and dedication to putting employees' needs first. She often shares creative ideas to better support our employees, always acting with their best interests in mind. In everything she does, she truly represents CHP's value of caring. Great job with your recent ideas for enhanced support for employees. And that's all from me. I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas break, and I'll see you again next time.